The White House is weighing the pros and cons of cryptocurrency. In an executive order signed last week, President Biden is looking to explore the financial stability of digital currency and how to possibly regulate it.
So if cryptocurrency is still cryptic to you, we're right there with you, okay? We're still trying to wrap around our heads around digital dollars, but we're turning now to an expert who can really explain it to us. Michael Hearne is the creator of a docuseries, Uncensored Crypto, and he joins us this morning to really help us understand this new way of doing business. So bear with us as we navigate this together, okay? Good morning, Michael. How you doing?
Good morning, Dan. Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so President Biden's executive order, a big deal for the crypto industry, and if you're in it, you understand it for several reasons. So first and foremost, it legitimizes it, right? Which many people are saying, well, it's kind of out in the ether, it's not a real thing, but this is really putting pen to paper. And secondly, it ensures that cryptocurrency is here for the long term. So what kind of impact is that going to have on society? Are folks like Hazel and I going to need to fully understand this?
Yes. Well, this is the most disruptive technology that we will see in our lifetimes. It's certainly the most disruptive we've seen this far. It's got far-reaching effects that go far beyond just currency. It's going to affect every area of our lives, from the way we govern ourselves to how we do banking, how we do exchanges is changing, all the way down to disinformation and censorship. This technology is going to bring solutions to major problems that have been around for a long time. And so it's good to see this executive order come out the way it did and be measured in its approach.
Yeah, one of the things you just said is that it's going to affect the way we do banking, but cryptocurrency doesn't require banks. So can you explain to us in basic terms how it works and how the value is determined?
Yeah, absolutely. So, when you think about what banks do, they hold your money and then they lend it out to somebody else. They actually lend out every dollar that you give them, 10 to 20 times. They charge large amounts of interest on that and pay you a pittance of interest. Well, what we've done is we've taken the banks and we've replaced them with code in certain decentralized finance applications so that I can loan you money, you can borrow it directly from me without the bank acting as a middleman. And instead of the bank taking their cut, the borrower gets a lower rate and the lender gets a higher yield on their capital. So that's one of many ways that it works. And really, you can establish value similar to how you would a stock or another equity.
Well, that certainly piques people's interest.
It certainly piques people's interest, and it's so funny because I feel like crypto is like what Facebook was to an older generation when it first came out, like trying to wrap your head around it, right?
Yeah.
Is it safe though? Because like folks who I know who are involved in it say like, oh my gosh, I put this much money into it and I've already lost value. So is it safe? Is it high risk? Is it walk us through that kind of process?
Absolutely. So it's new. There's a lot of money flowing into it. And when that happens, you're going to get scammers. You're going to get people trying to defraud you from your money. Yeah. So it's definitely one of those situations where you want to do your research and you want to understand what you're buying before you buy it. So this is similar to like the mid to late 90s with tech stocks. We're seeing mass adoption starting to come out. But that said, there are hundreds or thousands of companies out there right now, and there's gonna be that process of elimination where we see most of them go away and a handful of future Amazons, Facebooks, et cetera, emerge from this. So if you're able to identify those now, it's like buying Amazon in the late 90s.
Wow. That's appealing. I know, that's appealing. But so here's the thing, though. So President Biden's executive order, he's looking to establish like a central banking system. So doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of cryptocurrency?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely antithetical, but it's inevitable, I think. We're not going to see a replacement of the old financial system. You're going to see an upgrade of it, which is good because we don't want this to be a destructive process. But when a central bank looks at these currencies and they see the ability to execute smart contracts, the ability to do more with this programmable money, it's only natural that they're going to want to have that power.
Right.
Yeah.
The concern is that you consolidate it into the Fed's hands, and now if they want to shut you down, they can do it. They can delete your account balance with the click of a button.
Wow. That's scary.
So you talk about risk, you're talking about, the idea of getting scammed at the same time. So I guess, for somebody who's just getting into it and doesn't know the telltale signs, right? How can you help us navigate the cryptocurrency world and avoid getting scammed?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, if someone sends you a comment and it looks like they're some authority figure, they're probably a fake account. So if you're on Facebook and somebody sends you a comment that says, hey, send me a Bitcoin and I'll send you back 3, that's a scam. That said, just a little bit of research can really help you avoid scams. So when you analyze these opportunities, one, the bigger the project, the less likely it is to be a scam. You want to look at who the founders are. Do they have a good reputation? Who are the investors that put money into this? Are they smart? Do they have a history of picking good projects? How much volume is there? If there's very little volume in a coin, it's a very small market cap, you could get stuck in that coin. So doing just a little bit of fundamental research and understanding the projects is going to help you avoid some of the worst scams out there.
I guess
we have to diversify our cryptocurrency then.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of very successful crypto investors who just put a small amount of money into every new project that gets listed on an exchange like Coinbase. Because, like I said, this is the late 90s. You're trying to pick Amazon out of the thousands of projects out there. So spreading it out, but also picking projects that solve real problems with good management teams is going to be a solid strategy.
Interesting. Very interesting. And I feel like people are going to have accountants for this kind of stuff down the line, right? Because it's just...
We're going to keep Michael's number handy.
Exactly. Michael, thank you so much for being here this morning. You can check out Michael's docuseries on the web, uncensoredcrypto.com. Thanks, Michael.
It makes it more appealing, I have to say,
well,
after talking to him.
Talking about Amazon and picking out the Amazon out of the whole bunch.
I'm going to pick out the lemon. I'm going to end up picking the lemon. Anyway.